Alright guys, I'm here with another statue from the Court of the Deadline. This is Ogilvy, the executioner. This is a bust of him. I don't know if some people got it, some people didn't get it. This is actually my first bust ever that I ever got. And I like the Court of the Deadline so much, so I just pulled the trigger. It was like New Year's, it was like laying down in bed, and I was just like, you know what, I had some points. So it came out to be like $200 for me, so it wasn't bad, and I wanted to get it. So I just wanted to do a little review of it, quick review. Not if you're on the fence or not. This is just more or less like I didn't see any videos of it. I didn't see too much images of it. Maybe a few on Instagram, but not that much. So I just wanted to give maybe just a up close personal look at it. Regardless if you want to get it or not, just so you can look at it and just see what the line has coming out and what they're creating and how they're going about certain things. So I wanted to just, so it's pretty heavy. I think it's around like the 15, maybe 10, 15 pound. Nah, I would say 15 pound mark. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just winging it right now. I don't have the box in front of me. I put it away already. So we'll just get into it. So it comes. So this piece is separate. This piece, the horn is separate. This jawline is separate. It comes off. It's magnetic on both sides, and then he comes with a mask. I'm guessing this is the mask that they have him with if he's hunting. It doesn't have a magnet. The mask. It just has this like material, a little rubbery. So I guess it's just supposed to stick on. Like this. And that's how it looks. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, I like it without the mask itself. So I mean, there's not that much to say about it. I mean, you see his face, right? It looks kind of creepy. It really does. I mean, just look at that right there. It's fucking creepy. I mean, like when the little one gets a little bit older. Because she's like little, I'm probably gonna have to like put this away for a while until she gets a better understanding. But what I did was I put it next to, for now for the review, I put it next to the actual statue, and I wanted to give you guys just a little look about. It is different, and I don't know what will be the reason why, but it looks. He looks. I wouldn't say older. More through battle, maybe like this is like past the storyline. I don't know if they did it on purpose. Quarter that they may have these agendas and they want to make it seem like he's older because this is after battle, and then they're gonna come out with a comic book and you're gonna see why it is. But let's get a look at the bottom. What's the bottom? I mean, like spiritual, like they have with some of the other ones, Kira and stuff like that. They have. This is kind of nice. This is the side view of him. This is the eyes. I mean, it's fucking creepy. I mean, now that I'm looking at it really well, right, through the camera, it's fucking creepy. He said, here's the horn. Kind of cool. Back. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between this and the actual statue that I have. So bear with me. Let me just open this up. So let's focus on his face, right? You see how it has this. Like he's been through war, like he's been fighting. And then you go over here, and he doesn't have that stuff here. He doesn't. See? It's a little different. Like, is this his younger self? Or, like, you never know. And I guess that's what I was thinking. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't know why they would make it different. So I'm thinking they made it different for a storyline at some point. I see these little rings he has here. He doesn't have that on these over here. See that? He doesn't have it at all. And his horns look a little deformed. So I'm just wondering if this is like supposed to be an older version of him. And, you know, it seems like in his storyline that, you know, he is executioner, he carries out death's orders. But I always say that he has like, I wouldn't say hidden agendas, but he's very smart. So, you know, this may be like years later after a war. And the reason why I say that too, because if you look here, this is not there, it's chipped off. Now at first I thought something broke. And I was looking through the box and I just looked at some photos that's online, and no, it's like that. They made it like that. It's just like that. So my question is, he looks like he has some wear and tear on him, you know, and the mouth, the jaw is there, the bottom piece. You know, you see this piece, it comes off. I don't want to take it off when you have one hand. I don't want to break it. So, and even this right here. So you gotta ask yourself, like, is this supposed to be him down the line? I don't know, maybe. Is it, I think it's like $300 and something. Is it worth that? I mean, I think if you're a true Court of the Dead fan, and when I mean true, I mean like if you're the type of person that you just want every single statue like me, because I love the storylines, then yes, it is. Why not? You know, like what's the, you know, if you're gonna spend this much money and everything else, you might as well get the $300 statue to complete the line. But if you're not a true fan, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean in the sense of like, if you are selective on the statues you get because you look at like what you really like and what you don't like, then you may not, it's not going to blow you away is what I'm trying to say. This statue would not blow you away in that. Like, you know, like you get some like Prime 1 Studio Optimus Prime statues where it's like, regardless if you're like a huge Transformer statue, I'm just a Transformer fan or not, you'll get it because like it's just like beautiful. Like this is beautiful too, but it's a hard thing to sell if you're not a true fan. So, you know, if you're not a true fan, I think that you may not want it. But if you are a true fan, I think you will be 100% happy with it. Myself, like it's okay. I mean, like I got it. I think it's nice. I don't think it's something that I wouldn't have been able to live without. I mean, that's pretty much every statue, right? But I think that it's not like if you don't get it, you feel like you're missing a valuable piece to the line. But that doesn't downplay the statue itself. It has a lot of good detail. I mean, if you look at it, look at this. It's beautiful. Just to do that is amazing. You know, sometimes, like, you know, as a collector, you can be anal, overanalyze things, and sometimes you need a piece of reality. And my wife always, when she looks at these things, you know, she's into art, and she'll like, this is amazing. And sometimes you forget that people actually do this, and they put their heart and soul into these things. So just a little close. So look at that profile. That's pretty cool. It is a cool profile, I'm not gonna lie. So, and then just give you a little of the mask. So I'm guessing this is the mask he wears when he goes hunting. And I didn't see this in the comic book. When I read it, I didn't see this mask. So I'm thinking maybe this is. You know, maybe this is like after all the storyline and what he looks like after. This is just cool. I gotta do it one more time because it's pretty cool. Alright guys, so this is the Executioner overview from Court of the Deadline, the bust. This is, I think, their first bust. They have a few more coming out. So this is not bad. Alright, here you go guys.